Ron, we really appreciate it, and I want to tell you this, and to everybody back home, we feel this in the front. We feel like we are not alone in this. We know we have the full country of Israel and all the Jewish people, everyone behind us in this war. We know we are not alone, and it helps us
there are
move
many
forward.
Christians these are donors that are praying for you, and they love Israel.
That's true, and we know that. We feel that too. We feel like it's a fight of good versus evil, and we are part of the good, and we want to make the world a better place.
Hey everybody, I'm Ron, and I'm here with Roi. Roi in Hebrew means shepherd.
That's
and so you probably have some men underneath you. You're like their shepherd. But he's come out of Gaza. They've been there for, since October 7th. But tonight, it's a special night because all of your family's together. When was the last time you saw your family, Roi?
Well, I haven't really seen them in the last month and a half, except for a day when we were home for refreshment. But yeah, it's been a while.
You know what's so strange is where I come from in the States, if you go to a war, you're going thousands of miles away. But you're just going down the road, but you know, your family can come and see you. They can come to an event like tonight.
Absolutely. It's crazy, the dissonance. You know, we went when I went back home yesterday. We went through the Gaza area, Israeli side, of course, and I'm thinking 2 kilometers. I'm driving my car, listening to music, and 2 kilometers from here there are fights going on, battles, and acts of courage. And here I am in my car, and to think that 2 months back there was a big massacre happening just there on the road where I was driving. So,
what has it been like inside of Gaza?
A crazy experience. I'm very proud of the boys, of what we've been through. Lots of extreme situations. People back home, you think that all the time you are in big danger. Well, in fact you are, but you don't feel that all the time. But in any moment something can happen, and it's very difficult to be ready for that moment 24/7 for so long. And what it does to people, it pushes them to the extreme. You don't get good sleep. You don't get, it's difficult. So people are being pushed to the extreme, and then you have to deal with it with your boys. Some of them, we've been serving together for the last 5, 10, 20 years. Some have just finished their mandatory military service, and joined us for this fight. So it was special.
What are your needs? There are people that are going to see this. They're praying for you, and prayer is important. But in addition, we know that you guys have needs. What can we do for you right now?
Yeah, that's a good question, Ron. First of all, the IDF is taking very good care of us. But when something this big happens, logistically, it's very difficult to get everything at the right moment together for the unit. So it took us probably a month to get all the right gear for us. And all the donations we got from people all around the world really helped us. Every day we could see that our gear is getting better, and at the end of the day this gear is saving lives. Okay, so it's this knife that I'm getting that will help me tomorrow create something in the house that I'm staying to protect. It's the tactical gear, for example, that I'm wearing now. Our legacy uniform in the IDF, it's from the 60s, 70s.
Wow.
It's not as well equipped to the technology we have today. And this gear, for example, it's anti-inflammatory. It has all this that can really save life. We've been through places where our people got burned from explosives, and having the gear really helped them, protect them, and making sure the injuries are less severe than they would have been. Also, just having that better gear also gives you a feeling that the better you are. I'm a commander. I know that every day if I have better gear, if I strive to get better gear, so does my soldiers. And every day that we get better, it does something for us.
Wow.
So we really appreciate all those donations that help us in the end fight the enemy.
So you understand what you're saying is that when a war happens so suddenly, something unexpected, we're a small country. So you have to mobilize overnight, and there were a lot of things that you guys didn't have. You guys have made a difference. Some of the things that he mentioned were things that we bought. I don't know if it actually got to his unit, but it did get to a unit or some units. And we're going to continue because now it's getting cold and it's raining. And so what are some of the things that you need to be able to survive in the weather?
Tactical gloves are really helpful. Ones that you can, on the one hand, use your weapon, on the other, not worry about where you put your hand in. And on the third, helps you when it gets cold. Also very helpful are the helmets. The new tactical helmets are very good because you can wear them for a long time without having the rash and all that from the older helmets. And of course, soft shell fleeces.
So we had to relocate because they were doing an event downstairs. But go ahead and finish the different things that we can do to buy, to donate.
So ultralight sleeping bags, one that will keep us warm in the Israeli or Gazan winter, which it gets to between 0 to 10 degrees. It doesn't get below 0, so we don't need the extra super warm, but we need something that is lightweight and you can fold, that it doesn't take too much space. Also, tactical backpacks are really useful because as you get to winter, you need more gear to carry.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a good backpack that contains all of this, it becomes more challenging. And that having that more tactical backpacks really can really help us.
Roi, we are going to continue to pray for you and donate and help. And we're going to get jackets and neck guards and fleeces and helmets. Whatever you guys need, we're going to try and help because we are with you.
Ron, we really appreciate it, and I want to tell you this, and to everybody back home, we feel this in the front. We feel like we are not alone in this. We know we have the full country of Israel and all the Jewish people, everyone behind us in this war. We know we are not alone, and it helps us
there are
move
many
forward.
Christians that are donors that are praying for you, and they love Israel.
That's true, and we know that. We feel that too. We feel like it's a fight of good versus evil, and we are part of the good, and we want to make the world a better place.
Thank you.
תודה.